All right, folks. Sorry, you guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me all right. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Darren. Okay, thank you, Hazard. So I don't know what the frick is happening, you guys. The only thing I can think of right now is that I added a little webcam for LaRue, and it quite possibly be the fact that I did that stretched my OBS's capabilities too thin. It's just a plug-in a UBS plug-in webcam, and I just did it for fun. It's like a $30 webcam, but that's the only thing I can think of. Do you think that could be a problem? Hello, Royce Timber Art. Lace McMillan is in the house. How are you doing, sister? Hello, Darren. You're here. Happy Christopher's is here. How are you doing, Christopher? So, do you guys think that might be what I did? Is adding that little webcam could screw up the whole operation that way? Sorry, I just got to adjust that a little bit there. And do you think that? Oh shit! Give me a moment here, guys, to get my ducks in a row. Do you guys think that adding that little camera could have done it? One more little bit. Maybe if I think if Perry the Carving Wizard was here, he would probably be able to tell me on that. I'm going to do some researching after, but that's all I did differently, you guys. As I added this little tiny webcam for LaRue, so he would have a live cam, and since then, none of the OBS streams have went okay. So that's the only thing I can figure out right now. Oh my goodness. I'm really, really sorry, you guys. But I got you back here. No clue if that little cam knocked you out. Yeah, I know. Hello, Beating Crazy Customs. Hello, Miss Francis. Now, I hope Mr. Kevin Strelly and Pauline can find their way back, and Stephen S. Carvings. And, oh, there's Stephen there. We got Hazard. We got Pete. We got Christopher's Creations. We got my cousin Ob. We got Joseph Keller. Okay, well, we're just going to do our best, you guys, as we always do. Yeah, I ain't turning nothing back on and off and going on again there today. I'm done with all that today. Now, my fucking thing up top here. It's weird. I try and straighten this, and then it happens like after the fact when I touch it. All right. Yes, we're both back. There's Kevin. Awesome. I don't want anybody to miss anybody. So, folks, I just got back from a little vacation away with my wife. We went to my friend Caitlin and Jordan's wedding in Courtney Comox. Actually, a weird place, a place I've never been. Yes, hit that thumbs up, folks. I'm struggling here. I've never been there. It's up island, and Vancouver Island is a weird place. We live in kind of like this weird this little piece off the mainland, and then all of our towns and cities are all connected by one main kind of highway line. And when you get close to Victoria, there's a section of highway called the Malahat, and the Malahat is crazy. And there's only there's some parts of it there's only one lane because you're going through some mountainy kind of things, and that thing gets backed up so bad. And so many, like the night that we got home, some semi got on there and was ripping down the one way the wrong way. I heard another accident that wasn't part of that one, that a young girl a lady got killed the same day that we did our traveling, and it was crazy. Like, we were speaking to my dad on Father's Day, and he like looked on Google Maps, and he was like, "Well, that's only 260 kilometers, from Courtenay to get back to Victoria." But when you're working on this weird road, and then the Malahat, like we were stopped for 45 minutes just because of a section of the road that merged down from 4 lanes down to two, and the people couldn't figure it out how to do it properly, and it just bottlenecked. We sat there in the frickin' hot sun. My goodness. Am I ever happy to be home? Hey, Lane is in the house. Hello, Lane. I was using to ask the AI settings if they were okay, and AI helped me get the glitch out of my system. Okay. Took a picture of the OBS. Okay, I don't know how you do that. Maybe like settings or something. Oh my goodness. Hey, Captain Curmudgeon is in those. Hello, Matthew. I'm sorry, we got a different setup today. 1,500, 6 subscribers, and I'm at 1,500, says Roy. It's hard, man. It's a hard crawl. Sorry about everything out this. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that fucking webcam must have done it. It must have stretched everything too thin. And I'm all, I can't go back and set it up all over again now, but that'll be my Hail Mary. Is I'll go back online next week and take that webcam out, and we'll see what happens. But now that I'm thinking of it, that's the only thing that's changed in the whole system, right? So it's got to be that. That's crazy, Roy, that you can just do it like that. So, folks, going on about my trip, it was really, really fun. I just posted a reel of some of the pictures. Now, we couldn't take pictures of the ceremony, and that's because that's quite all right. We understood that. So we didn't have a lot of pictures of Kate and Jordan to post, like in the reel that I just made there. And they kind of asked the people that until they do the big photo dump of all the special wedding pictures, they didn't want other people. It's kind of like, you keep quiet until the bride and groom are ready, right, to have the stuff released. So I just posted pictures of myself and Katie, but we had a real great time together. It was like a mini vacation, even though we didn't leave the island, and had a really nice hotel. We got there and back without any arguments. We just had a really, really good time, and I love her to bits. And I don't think she's watching. She was watching the OBS, but it crashed. Yes, I use OBS, Roy, and I've been using it for a while now, and it's always worked just fine. Perry and I got it dialed in together, and then I added that webcam, and it's not worked since. So I think because I'm on an older laptop, that everything is too stretched too thin. So I'm going to do a test run tonight without without the live LaRue cam. Sadly, LaRue's live cam, I don't think is going to make it. So, oh well, at least I'm kind of thinking of what it possibly could be. Hey, there's Rhinestone Suzanne. Oh, you're driving? Okay. You just be safe, sister. Thanks for coming. My OBS crashed again. I think it's because of the LaRue cam. That's as far as that's as far as I've gotten today. So, guys, I just wanted to share something that I got. Now, in there's a little town called Coombs, Coombs, and Coombs is like a really, really cool tourist place. Has a lot of really, really unique little shops and stuff. But the main thing is the goats on the roof place. And you go to this big, huge market, and it's a whole bunch of stores all connected, but they're old barns that have been made into these stores. And the barns, the roof of the barns is actual dirt and grass, and a big, huge family of goats live on the roof. And so you always go. Katie loves. There's a little tiny grocery store there that's like a international grocery store, so you get stuff from all over the world in it. It's really, really funky, and we can get really, really good German Haribos. They make Smurf Haribos, and those are my favorite gummy. And so we got some of those. But at this store, the Goats on the Roof store, they got all sorts of stuff. Really neat art supplies and stuff. And it's just not just groceries. But this, you guys, I had to. Like I had my winnings right from my good karma deal, my little lottery win there. And so I bought myself some new summer clothes, but also I saw this thing, man, and I wasn't going to buy myself anything like tchotchke or anything like that. Like we put our money into having a really, really fun trip and restaurants and all of that jazz. But this, wow, look at this, you guys. It's a freaking Bigfoot neon light. When you finish, get your settings up on the screen, take a picture, and get one of the AI things like chatbot to take a look. Okay, I will do that. Hey, there's Tarek. How you doing? So check this out, you guys. Well, I haven't plugged it in yet, and now I find like with the when I'm in OBS, um, I've found that all of those neon light signs that I have in the background, you guys, they're actually it's all LED lights, right? These are like LED strip lights that are behind plastic, and that's what makes it look like it's a neon bulb. It's because this is rounded plastic, and then so it's just those strips, those neon strip lights in the back there. And I know from my other ones that they're too bright for the camera to catch, and it blows out the color and stuff. You can't even really see what it says. But what I do is I buy inline switches for them, and the switches have a dimmer. Okay, but this one obviously is just one cord to a power bank there. Alrighty. Now we're gonna do it the very, very first test. But like I say, I will get myself a dimmer as long as this thing works. I'll get itself a dimmer. Whoa! How do? What do you think, guys? There it goes. It's up now. Now you see it's kind of well, it's not too bad. The brightness level of it. I might not have to buy, but that's pretty neat, I think. Frickin' Sasquatch Crossing, you guys. So that was my my special for our road trip. Pull off that. We'll get that plastic off it. Oh, I didn't that kind of, and it had that little delayed start that made my heart jump. Oh goodness gracious! I think that's pretty freaking cool. Thanks, Lane. So I'm happy curmudgeon likes it. Lane likes it. Miss Francis likes it. No, I didn't make it. I bought it, Roy. Bought it from Coombs, British Columbia, in the international grocery store. So what I'll do is I'll just attach a little piece of wire or copper wire in the back there, and then I can hang it off of one. But I'm thinking that I got a whole bunch of neon on this one wall that you can see my background for the OBS, and oh man, that OBS That sure stresses me out. But anyways, I might put this on the other wall on the door where it says you can do it. My little, I don't know yet, but I had to share it with you guys. That's freaking neat, man. That's neat. And you guys are my people. I've been really, really excited to share that and make sure that the fricker works. Because it is right on there, made in China. So you just never know. It's always a little bit of a gamble when you buy things in a box like that. But okay. Wanted to share that with you guys. My tribe. My pack. You guys are my family. So the big guy, awesome, brother. That's right. That is right. Technology is very frustrating for me. It's a big learning curve. I agree, Roy. And like when that thing with just now with the OBS, I'm actually kind of happy that I just thought of that because I was thinking that, oh God, like something happened with my computer that I won't be able to do it anymore. I've been really, really freaking out like that ways because I don't have the money to buy a computer right now, right? So I'm actually a little bit relieved, but like those posts that I made and I shared it to Facebook, I got to go back now and delete all that because it goes to a link that lasts 7 minutes. And I used it. It was my one highlight of the freaking week that I could attach a highlight. Oh, man. Anyways, onward and upwards as the Eagles do. As the Eagles do. So, guys, last week, I started this wood spirit. No, I wanted to say, I got one more little bit of tribe talk here. Now, Miss Lace McMillan, today she just received the reply from her amazing gift that she did for the tribe. The Kindred Spirits logo was carved into wood by Lace McMillan. Most of you guys seen it and saw the videos and all the times that I've posted pictures because I just freaking love it. It is one of my most prized possessions in the whole collection. I love every piece equally, but that one is crazy. It's a little bit different because it's for all of us, right? It was a gift collectively to the tribe by Lace. And so for a couple of months I've been putting stuff together as the response of love from us to her. And Lace got it today. Now, I spoke to her before because I made a video of packing everything up for her. And I explained why I chose the things I did and just the thought behind it, right? Because this was from all of us. And I made her promise not to share anything what she got until after I post this video. So when I'm done here today, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do that. And we're going to get that posted so that then she can share everything. But it'll make sense once you guys see, okay, the video that I made. But I'm so happy she finally got it. And I think she's pretty darn tootin' happy too, by the sounds of her. Big guy, I'm just catching up on Roy. I think I had to change a bit rate from 0 to 2 as well. My problem was the FFS from 30 to 60 and a few more changes in the settings. Yes, I got most of those dialed in, Roy. And I had it dialed in so everything was working good. But I think that added webcam just pushed my capabilities beyond. I unplugged that fricker just now, man, and she ain't going back. LaRue don't get a live cam because he's freaking ruining my freaking life here. LaRue, where are my manners? So even though LaRue don't have his own live cam, you guys, here he is in all his glory, you guys. LaRue is in the house. He is in the VIP, but we don't get to listen to the song today because of your stupid little live webcam. That's got to be it. There's nothing else. Nothing else changed. Oh, she is, says Lace. That's a rootin' tootin'. That's right, Lane. Goddamn rootin' tootin' response we gave her. You guys just wait. Here's some hearts for you, sister. Wait till you guys see what we put in her box. Here's a couple. Whoa, yes. One of those and a couple more hearts for you guys. Those are for you, Lace. You freaking deserve it, sister. Yes, LaRue does rock. He is the man. And he is the music man. He's the music maker. So having that said, you guys, I obviously don't have to say that there ain't gonna be no tunes today, and you're gonna have to listen to the screaming sounds of the Dremel 3000. So, what are we doing with this? It still doesn't sit totally like, and this side of the brow is a little bit shorter than this, and I can't shorten this one, so I'm going to have to extend that a little bit. I'm going to do that right off the bat so it's a little bit more balanced. The wood came in here, so then I was afraid, but I would rather these eyes be more symmetrical than pissing around worrying about that part. So I'm going to just widen that a little bit. Now we're going to go and try and, like all of the depth that we can utilize on this, we're going to utilize. Okay. I'm going to go in here, cut these cheeks in good and strong on both sides. And then in here and underneath the nose, like we got a lot of material there that we can at our disposal. Okay, so we're going to go in deep. We're going to go in deep just for these, like for the cheeks and for the, what am I trying to say? For the bags that are going to go in like under his eyes. We're just going to go deep in all of this stuff and really make it, count and pop. I have a piece upstairs that I was kind of looking at when I was deciding which way I was going to go with this. It's a black backflow incense burner, and hey there's Stevie, that's garbage. Oh, people are just saying hello to each other. And it's really cool because I don't have room for this one, but when I made the brow in that one, I brought the brow and it like connected into the beard in this weird way, and it looks super cool. So I was hoping that I could do something like that with this one, but so far I'm looking up its middle. This nose is way higher on this side than it is on here, so I'm going to have to take that down, because looking at it like up from the bottom up is a great way of seeing where everything is sitting level wise, because it's going to throw your eye off. It will. And I can see right now that there's a big section of the nose here. It's kind of like my own nose, all twisted and bent and screwed up. But so I'm going to take that down there and then take it off on this side with the Kutzall extreme that's in there. And then when I get that balanced out a little bit better, this side of the nose is way higher. It's at an angle like this. So I'm going to get that down once I get this nose balanced a little bit. And then I'll, redraw on this cheek here, and we'll start deciding where we're going to cut the bags of the eyes and stuff. No eyes, like no eyelids and all of that jazz. We're going up and under today. And I really wanted to go up and under far up here. Like that's kind of the old school way I was doing my wood spares when I first learned. You go up in there, so there's almost like this like little cavity up there for the shadow play, you guys. Okay, and I'm just going way far up and under these brows, so you have those deep, dark set eyes, and that's the look we're going for. Okay, I know it's more of a basic thing, but sometimes you just want to do a freaking freestyle wood spirit and just, do it to it and go back to the roots. But you see how on this side it's got a lot less mass than this side, right? So in order for it to look right for my eyes, I gotta level these things off, or it's just gonna be a trip down the frickin' rabbit hole of a saga that I do not want to live through. So I'm going to put on the PPE, and we are going to bang that off quick. I do not need my headphones this week. I got no music. I'm pretty sure that's what did it, man. And poor Katie, because I thought, well, because one time when I did something here, I think it was a live, but she was on her phone, and that affected it because she was like just going on all sorts of things, right? That affected my live stream. So I thought, because she's been off for 2 weeks, last week I thought possibly it was because she said she didn't go on while I was out here. But then I was like, well, did you have Pages open on your phone? Because could that been using up our capabilities for our Wi-Fi? Like I've been trying to figure out everything, man. And it was, I bet you it was that fucking webcam. So I'm just using an older MacBook Pro that a good friend gave me, and I'm just using it to its best capabilities, right? So that's where we're at, you guys. 2 weeks where my OBS crashed on me. My goodness gracious. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I really do feel bad about that. Thanks, just putting here in my easy chair. Just warmed up some dinner while Larry was talking, and I run over and looked at he's pointing stuff out. Your nose ain't jacked, Larry. It ain't. It's been broken 13 times, Lace. But one time granted was plastic surgery. When I was 23, I got plastic surgery. And then I ended up getting hit in the face with a bar stool years later when I was managing a bar out here in Nanaimo called the Canby. And it was really, really rough bar in downtown Nanaimo, which is a pretty rough little town. And my perfectly straight nose after plastic surgery got bent right to frick. And it was like the whole surgery and everything. It was all for naught because that stool hit me and then, gave it a good wedge in it and made it crooked again. So, oh well, that's what I get for being an idiot and fighting and breaking it so many times, Did it to it. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. Yes. Oh, Happy Curmudgeon's sitting on his porch in a rocking chair hanging out with my dog. Thank you, guys. I sure appreciate you hanging out. Your time is precious. There's nothing more than your time. When you're spending it here with old Wow, well, it's like the greatest gift that you guys could give me is being here and hanging out with me. Oh, I got you, Lacey. I saw that. Very cool. You got hit with a bar stool. That's battle scars. That's right, Daniel. And all my years in the bar is like I've been into so many scraps and shuffles and kerfuffles. And one time I was closing my bar up and I hear this commotion coming, and I can see one of the bouncers from our bar from across the road. He's chasing this punk guy, and he's like, "Larry, get him! He took out Sarah." And Sarah was one of the waitresses at Queen's. This is the other. I'm the manager at Canby, and then there's a bar across at Queen's. And so I chased that frickin' punk kid down, and I slammed him on the ground, and then did a big frickin' WWF knee drop. And I ended up cracking his cheekbone and all of this shit. And the fact that I was closing my shift up, he tried to sue the Canby. Oh my God. And it was all just because I was looking out for the waitress. But yeah, you get wild and bad shit can happen, man. That's all I'm going to say about that. Or I'll end up in, they'll find me and put me in the clink. Nah, just kidding. That's it. That's all been resolved. I ended up having a beer with a kid later on with a cracked cheek. And he admitted that he was being an idiot that night. But what he did is when the bouncer said he took out Sarah, the guy was like stumbling drunk, and he took Sarah out when she had a big full tray of drinks. So he took her out that way, and all the drinks went on crashing on the floor. And so then the bouncers tried to grab the guy to escort him out, and then he did this thing, tried to hit a bouncer and ran. And so when I came into the situation, he was running away, and the bouncer was chasing him. So that's what happened then. Okay, shut up, Wowie. I'm just going to hit those spots that I was just talking about, you guys, and then we're going to redraw on our little eye bags and our cheeks here, and then we'll get going on them. I got stuff on my wrist here on my Wicked, because we are Kutzall affiliates. That's why I got links down below in the description, you guys. Use our Kutzall link and you'll get yourself a discount at checkout. when you're doing it all, make sure that the currency is set to the country that you're in, because that can often throw it off. One time, Lace was using our affiliate code, and everything was in Canadian funds, and so it threw her off big time because the prices weren't right? So that's just one example where it can happen. So if you go through my link, just make sure that your currency is set to your country's currency, and then everything will look just fine. And you'll get that discount at the end. There's also Amazon associate links down below. We are Amazon associates. We barely ever sell anything on there, but we sure would appreciate you using one of our links to get some of the products that we use. Okay. This wristband is down there, down below. This is a wicked wristband to have for a power carver, man. Especially if you're one that changes lots of bits and burrs like I do. I probably change two often. Like, some people can just go the whole time with one burr. Talking about you, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Flame Burr. I try to do that too because, well, it makes it a lot easier and less time consuming. But yeah, for me, I do like to go through my different burrs, and they're all here right on my wrist, ready for the quick change. So I excuse the sound. I'll try and keep that at a low minimum. Okay. Love you guys. Here we go. Alrighty. Take a little break there. Sure is warm in this little shed. My goodness. Well, Lane is out of here. Good night, Lane. Thanks for popping in. Hey, one of mine is here. Hello, Aja. How you doing? You can always sing, Wowie. That's right, you guys. I can pick up the old guitar and sing you a doodle. A noodle. I mean, a ditty, I should say. Have a great night, Lane. Thanks for popping in, brother. Talking about the storms. How would it's actually kind of cool that you have company with you, Carve. Wow, yeah, it is. It's neat. Hit that like button. Oh, thank you, Roy. Yes, please hit the like, you guys. Looks like we got 12 people watching or something. With 32 views and 12 people watching. How bad was that sound, you guys? I know usually I have soothing music to listen to there. Was it super loud, or how are we doing? Matthew's going to be right back. Yeah, share. If you want to share this, that would really help. Noodle doodle ditty it's all good, says Lace. Thank you, sister. Thank you. I kind of went on a bit of a tangent there. Just leveling things out. I didn't even really, nothing has really even changed since when I started, but that's okay. We're getting this figured out. Now I am just going to lightly do that. Yeah, we got banging and thumping going on in the background. People are finally putting up our forever fence back there. And I'm back there today and I'm like just asking them little questions here and there. And I'm like, so how is the gate working? Where are you guys attaching the gate? Because we have a little back alley and stuff. And they're all just looking at me like, what? I said, we need a gate. I have a dog. You can't just have my freaking backyard open to the back alley in the street. So we need a gate at the beginning of the back alley too, because it's right on the freaking street where people walk past. They're all like, I don't know. Fuck, man. Hey, there's sound is totally fine. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much for being my sound sister. Sound check sister. How you doing, So? How are you feeling, sister? Here's some hearts for you, So. Oh, you couldn't hear the Dremel? Okay, my phone is doing the noise canceling then, so it's just going to be quiet. Hello, Lorraine. How you doing, sister? You doing okay, So? Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Oh, I've been thinking about you. These hearts are for you. And for you, Lorraine. Our tribe sister from the Kindred Spears Wood Carvers. We got a whole bunch of sisters in the house. There's Miss Frances. We got Lane, Lorraine, So, Miss Frances. Eve Jen is listening with Grumpy in the car. We got Randstone listening. All sorts of sisters here tonight, you guys. Joa! Hey, thanks for popping in, Lorraine. And yes, like Roy said, you guys, if you like, the content here in our world, hit a share. Hit a share on one of our videos. That's really, of course, liking and commenting and stuff is all very, 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 very needed. But if you ever think it's, the kind of stuff that, and if Wowie and Two Brothers One Vision, if we believe and we preach on the kind of things that you believe and preach, share our stuff, because I can guarantee you guys in this world where the wicked obviously win, I ain't giving up. I am not going to give up. And even if the nice guy finishes last, I want to continue on my mission of trying to be a lighthouse in this whole YouTube thing. And yes, you need subscribers, and yes, you need, members and stuff to make this thing work. Especially in the fact that we want to give so many things away, as gifts and stuff and care packages for our members, for you wonders. So it's very important, all of these things, shares, and we want to get to 1,000 subs, and we want to be able to have, members, so that we can in turn do more for the wonders, like that's what, that's what really really gets me going, is being able to send people surprises. And oh man, well, as you guys have seen, and if you're new here, you'll learn if you hang around, that we just love to give back. And we truly believe that each and every one of you guys watching, and even the people that aren't watching, but you guys all deserve to be pampered and surprised. And we truly truly care about this tribe and all of y'all, really do. It's not just some act, okay? But I'm just trying to figure out exactly where this nose has got just weirdness going on with it. Still way higher on this side than it is there. Got a bit of a weird curve to it when you look at it from the middle. But I keep wrecking that. But I gotta remind myself not to be too hung up on all of those little things. Just go with the flow and see what happens, man. So we're gonna have some eye bags down there. Just a little bit of added facial features. Don't think I'll put eyebrows on this guy, but you just never know for when we get around to it. You never know. Oh, wow, we just might do it to it. But yeah, and in my mind, I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, this brow goes down there and then kind of matches up there, and well, I can see that one's a bit wonky here. So you know what, just hang out and just chat and just have a good time, folks. Just have a good time. Sure do appreciate you being here and watching, and all for the folks that are going to watch later. And I am sorry about that OBS stuff. I am kind of happy that I think I figured out why, but still, here I just got to do something quickly here with the old flame burr. I just want to take this cheek down a tiny bit more. Oh, Okay. Okay. A little bit of that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is it ever warm? Still got some friends here? Hey, Dad, how you doing? Oh, now she's clean. Rhinestone's back, but she's cleaning. Have a good night, Roy. Giving with so much kindness, sometimes it can also be a trap, but oh well. Says so. Got to go, sorry, but we'll leave you running. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We are. I'm doing okay, Lorraine, but I had some OBS problems, so that really freaked me out. Yep, no music this week. Oh, there's Uniquely Twisted. That's Jack's better half, Hobo Jack. How are you doing, man? I'm doing a little bow to you. A bow to you, and much appreciated. Thank you. Here's the Uniquely Twisted, and So, and Lace, and Lorraine, and Rhinestone, and Owl of the amazing sisters here today. Aubrey, Ranches, well, she's my amazing cousin. I don't know if my brother found us here, but I hope he's still in there somewhere. So you guys, sorry about that. I got this OCD stuff about my brain and how everything works. And so although it doesn't, it's not looking like I've done much, I'm getting everything more balanced out here. And now I'm going to turn over into my carbide burrs and we're going to start cutting this stuff in so that we can get going deeper and really make this like mustache and beard pop off. So I'm just going to go right over. I'm going to put on this carbide cutter. Now, this is a Dremel carbide cutter that I'm going to use. And it's just, your typical round. I don't know they changed the names of these ones. This might be a 109, but they're listed down below in my links too. And when it comes to the Amazon links, you guys, we just do our best to keep them all. Sometimes they'll change them and then the link won't be active, and I apologize. And if that does ever happen, please somebody just make a comment and we'll fix that right off. But it really helps if you ever do want to get any of these bits and burrs that I'm using here, to get them from our links down below there. That's what I'm trying to say. So you know what? This one is probably even too big for what I'm about to do. Wowie. So I'm gonna just find the regular size carbide cutting ball. I'll take that big guy off. Now we're gonna get back on there and get doing our tour. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew I mentioned that I'm just banging off this classic style wood spirit. So I'm going to give it to a neighbor for his front yard. So I don't want to put months of work into it. Not that he doesn't deserve it. He seems like a really nice guy, but I don't even know him. But that's what I'm doing this one for. Just to be neighborly and put some cool artwork into a front yard that it deserves it. He's got a really really nice front yard with nice plants and stuff, and I want to help out. That's all. Oh, Joseph is still here. Can't type. Larry, does your piece of wood look like a beaver's gnawed log? It certainly looks like that, judging by the ends. It does kind of have some gnawage, eh? That very well could have been what did this. I think I'm going to balance it out here in case he wants to lean it up against something. He has this one really cool flat rock in his yard that I was hoping he would do it, but yeah, it definitely could have been gnawed. Something's been chewing at it, and it's got really, really cool. What is that called? The rippling. Um, this velvety kind of. I think it's called ripple. I know Pete knows the name of that, the proper name of when that happens. I love it. I love that all of that weirdness in the wood, though. All of those little tiny things. Okay, so just let me cut in these eye bags here quickly, and then we're gonna get removing more material. And again, I'm sorry it's not the most exciting stuff, but this is how a wood spirit comes to be. Okay. Oh, where are we at? 304. Okay. Oh.
Oh, do we still have anybody here? Can you still hear me?
Let me just see if I can catch up back here to what everybody's doing. Oh, it's this so I have to go. Hey, Matt Carves is in the house. Hello, Matt. How you doing, brother? Thank you for coming, Matt. Good night. So it's very quiet, this video. Yes. Yes, sir. 100% it's quiet today, Matt. I got the noise canceling phone on, but my OBS crashed. I believe because I added one camera too many, and I think that's a problem. Oh man, I hope it is. Great to see you, Matt. Thanks for popping in. I know it's you've been very busy. I've been wanting to watch the Hobbiton video. That's awesome, man. That's awesome that you live around such amazing things. I hope you're doing good, bud. So yeah, this is just a classic wood spirit. with the deep sunken eyes. But of course, I had to pick a piece of wood that's pretty punky in spots. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but sometimes I'll be going there and then all of a sudden it kind of gets away on me. And that's because I'm using this punky beech wood. So yeah, it's just a mystery. I don't know how it's going to turn out or what the frick is going to happen. I just got to do a little sand here. Just one sec. Put my eye goggles on. Okay. Well, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm still seeing things that are all screwy. I'm gonna hit the dust collector for a second. But yeah, there's like you see these weird things here that come down. Those are punk. I got a couple spots in here close into the nose that are punky wood. But what can you do? You just gotta do your best with it and see her on through. So as far as the beard, I'm thinking that it should. Like, I like to do this thing where the beard comes out and then it does this curl in thing. But I don't know if that's a good thing to try and do. I don't have a lot of material down here at the bottom. So I think I want to do. So I'll figure out where the middle is there. It's probably about there. And I'll have it come out like this. And just kind of come down in kind of like an upside down teardrop. I'll put it in the camera better once I get it drawn on there. And I feel confident about it. Thank you guys for hanging out and just hanging out. You made Wowwy'z day a lot better because sure got bummed with that tech stuff, man. Put a lot of time into setting the whole OBS thing up and making all the music for it, and it's a lot of work that was gone into it. So it's freaking me out why it hasn't been like what went wrong? What did I do wrong? But the more and more I think about it, I think I figured it out that it's that little camera. It didn't even really dawn on me until just today. But as they say, better late than never, right? But that's 2 weeks that my special live show has gone to crap. Okay, well, I'm going to start with a hole kind of like that. Also, I'm going to do a little bit of work on the nose. So this guy's got a bigger nose, bigger honker. Like we said, it's going to be kind of modeled based on Wowwy'z old crooked up old honker. So I'm going to take a bit of the material away on either side of that. Probably with my Kutzall, my cylinder. And that's one of these little bad boys. I got my Kutzall tried and trues. So this one here is the one I usually use. It's a 1/8 shank and I think that's called a 1/4 inch sphere. And this is a 1/8 shank, 1/8 shank. Does that come up okay? 1/8 shank with a 1/2 inch sphere. This is a 1/8 shank with a 1/4 inch sphere. And I like to use them when I'm doing my noses because you can just kind of take away the material away there that you don't want and get those nose humps established, right? So I'm going to throw that on there too and get that going. But first, I'm just going to go in there. It's fricked up, man. There's this weird twist in it, so when I'm looking up it, man, just don't freak out. Wow, don't freak out over it. You can only do what you can do, right? With the wood that you got. So I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to go in, and I'm going to redefine the lines and the wrinkles in his face, work on the nose a little bit, and then we'll see where we're at. So I'll just keep that small 1/4 inch shank sphere. 1/8 shank, 1/4 inch sphere is right on deck there, ready to go. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you guys. It's a it's a long it's a long face. Oh yeah, the little crowns. I guess it has to do with how many people how often you interact or whatever. I always thought it was the first people to show up at the live, but I think it might have something to do with like participation. I'm not sure. Thank you, Joseph. I must say it's not my favorite wood spirit, but I'm trying to make it our specific kind of style. I like to think that, you know, two brothers, one vision in Wowwy'z Workshop. We have a style about our artwork. So I'm trying to make it that way. But I tell you, you know, the weird curve in this stuff really throwing my eye off. But I think if under here, if I go from here and then go in deeper this way and kind of come out that way on each side of this mustache slash beard, and then just kind of feather it away. But then I can go in deeper in here and get a little bit more of just some oomph right here, because we got that thickness, right? So I'm going to do that quickly. And as long as you guys are still cool to hang out and watch a little bit, like a scream mouth. Yeah, it is a bit like that. But I'm thinking I'm going to put like a chin right here, Pete. So it looks like, well, it'll make more sense when the chin's in there. So it won't be looking like he's so surprised. If that makes any sense. Are you guys still cool to hang out for a little bit? Well, wowie. 3:38. I'd like to go a little bit longer if it's okay with you guys. Say you're down if you're down. If you're down like a clown. Well, we got hundreds, we got happies. Yep, we got people saying yes. Okay. I'll keep going. Absolutely, says Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. Much love to you, sister. I always love it when you come by. You're just an amazing supporter and kindred soul. Still hanging. I'm still here listening. Says, oh boy, get down with it. Says Hobo Jack. Get down with it. All right. We are going to frickin' keep going. That's soon, old man. I do think that I figured it out. The more and more I think, because that's the only thing. And you know what? Like, since I started using Suno, like Perry and I had a whole bunch of test runs, and we finally got it set. And I watched like those YouTube videos on like how to set up your OBS. Those things, you know, like YouTube is a freaking an amazing supply and service of, you know, just how to do things. Like I learned all of my OBS from the help of Perry, and then just these YouTube videos. And then it like what Roy was saying, how his he got Chat GPT to help him out with his setup. That's basically, you know, I've done the same thing, but I used the YouTube videos from other people, and that's how I set up my whole OBS setup. And so once we got her in where it was like working, I just did not touch a thing. I didn't touch a single thing until I added LaRue's live cam. And ever since adding LaRue's live cam, I've had the problem. So I do think, I honestly think that figuring out that it was that, I think we're solving the problem. I think that we are going to be solving the problem, you guys. And next week, I will be back better than ever. But just to be sure, after this is all said and done, and I go in and have my dubage and I have my little rest, right? I'm gonna come out here and do a test run, and I unlist it or whatever, and then I'll definitely be able to see. And maybe if anybody's like down to helping me out, I'll send you the link, because you can do an unlisted stream, but then if you send the person the link, they can at least watch and give you feedback. So maybe let me know if that interests anybody. Yes, there are people building houses after watching how-to videos. Isn't that crazy? Yes, it's true, man. It's true. The stuff that you can learn on here. And which is why, I keep on talking about my content and stuff and how I'm gonna, try and get back to more of the how-to stuff. It's because that's what YouTube is, all about. That's why it came about, was to, I think it was originally for gaming, but how to play these video games. So I'm just throwing on the PPE for a couple of these things here because I want to be pushing a little bit harder. But I'm not going anywhere far. So you guys just keep hanging out with me. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh, oh.
Oh my goodness. Is it ever frickin' hot in this shed? My goodness gracious. Oh, for any of you guys that still hung out, I really, really appreciate it. I know this isn't the most exciting wood spirit, but oh, I just hope that my neighbor digs it and it's not too long and kind of abstract for him so he sees what the vision is, and not like, what the hell is this? Oh, there's Lace. Hey, Black Widow, how's it going, Tim? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tim. It's a nice woody wowie, he says. I think it was because I had added a picture, another camera. Thank you, Lorraine. Hey, there's Mark from New Zealand. How you doing, sir? Thank you, Tim. When I ordered wood, I opened the box and the Black Widow came out. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that story. Thanks for hanging in, folks. So we're getting there. Well, thank you, Joseph. It's just one of those, it's the old school way that, well, we did it. Like, I would go really, really super deep with my carvings, especially in the very, very beginning there, because I was, basically the only, after I found Carving Fusion on YouTube, I was like just die hard Carving Fusion only. I didn't care about any other channels, right? And in the beginning there, I would really, really go deep on my carvings. If there was material there, I went for it. And it's just how I went. And so when I was upstairs and I kind of based this one off of one of my original, my very first backflow incense burner. And I wanted this one to kind of look like that. So let's do a little bit of that on both sides of the nose. And it's slow but sure. So yeah, just to get that final little bit there, so you folks can see what I'm trying to do. Whew, that was warm. I'll just cut that little curve of the chin in there, and then it'll make a bit more sense, I think, to the whole design here. So let's just say, so I'm judging this by what I have left for material, right? So I'm constantly going over here and pinching and squeezing and fiddling and fricking, making sure I got enough. I don't want to punch through. So here we go. Bye. Yeah. Alrighty. Ran on me there. Put that up. There. So that shows you a little bit better. Oh, wrong one. Wrong sander, wowie. That shows you a little bit better what I'm trying to. Yeah, you put a little cut in a little chinnage there. Sorry, chinnage. And then it'll kind of shows you how the beard comes down and how the face is still. Does that make sense through the big picture? Yes, yes, talking about softer wood and cottonwood bark and whatnot. Sure is a different world. Carving cottonwood bark. Well, thank you. Thanks, man. It's like I've been doubting myself on this one just because it's punky wood and stuff and the way I've been going, but it's coming. It is coming along. Thank you very much for the folks that you guys are still hung in there with me today after all of the tech problems and everything else, man. Sure means a lot to me. And now that I think that I've got her figured out, I feel a lot better about next week because I was just going to give up all of the OBS streams altogether if I couldn't figure it out this week, if it did it again. And it's got to be that. It most definitely has to be that, because I didn't change anything else. And there was some hope, because last week people were saying that there were like some major storms in the US. The weather's just been crazy, and I've been praying for all of my tribe out there that live in the in the danger zones. I'm always thinking about you guys. But a couple of people came to me and said that there was widespread technical problems last week on Wednesday. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe that's her. Maybe we've got her figured out, And then this week we'll just act like it'll just be like it never happened. And that's how I went into today's live, just hoping that that was the case. But it wasn't. So that means it has to be on my end. And I think that it must be that little extra webcam that I added to the whole operation and system, and it took too much of the capabilities of my computer, and that would make sense why everything got thrown off the way it did. So, like I say, I'm going to be doing a test tonight. I might bug one of you guys to be my my looker when I do it. I would just send you a link, and then you could be on the other end on the live chat and telling me if it's working or if it's how it's looking and stuff. But I'm going to do that later, because I have to know that I figured this out, because that's really making me depressed, to be honest. It's making me sad. I put a lot of work into the whole OBS and my whole weekly show, so I sure hope that's it. And LaRue can just go back to having a stagnant picture up there and not a live cam, because it really makes no sense for a live cam anyways. He's not doing nothing. But I just thought it'd be cool. I thought because I have this little tiny disco ball that I would, turn it on for LaRue and have a live cam for him. But really, it doesn't make sense to why. It's he ain't up there dancing. I can link you anytime, brother, says Joseph. Yes, I use a film canister. I bought a stack of them, Daniel, at a yard sale once. And actually, I was going to. I have a. Oh, they're not in here. But I'm gonna I have a couple flawed Two Brothers One Vision stickers from the stupid Vista print. There's freaking silver lines through the black background. But I'll stick one here. But this particular one is all of my sanding. So I got my sanding tools. And I got my sanding twigs that I got from Lee Valley. All the refills and stuff. This little ergonomic one. Hey, Lace. Ha ha ha. Look familiar there, sister? Wee-hoo. Ergonomic. But yeah, Daniel, I love it. Oh, this is my sanding tin. And that's where I keep all of those. Alrighty? Yeah, I know it's taking the wind out of your sails, brother. It did, man. Feature him, but you're the star. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate it. And I am literally standing here just running sweat off of me, you guys. So it being 4:06, I think it's a good time that we call today a day, and I can go in and get cleaned up and then get figuring out what comes next. Okay? I don't know. I think if I can get OBS set up and working properly, we'll go back to our regular show next week. And I don't know if we'll be finishing this guy off or starting a new one, but I'll let you go. I'll let you all know. But I think that's all the carving I'm going to do for today. Yeah, freaking hell no on me, so Larry, with that sander. Well, thank you, Joseph. I really appreciate it, man. There is no YouTube without you all. You guys are the fuel to Wowwy'z fire. And without the support from you guys, I would have given up a long time ago. Just to be honest, it's been a hard, long climb for old Wowie on here. But we don't give up. Two brothers, one vision. It's not in us, or else we wouldn't be alive. Basically, is the truth of it. So we are going to just going to keep on working, and with the support and the help of having the tribe with us, yeah, we're going to make it a success. This channel, I will not accept anything else. And I was talking to someone, and they were like, if you're out there preaching love and preaching love and light and supporting your brothers and sisters and not being a selfless, CUNT in this world, only, a self-server, those people are always the people that get held back, it seems, because this is a very, very wicked world. And I'm not giving excuses to why, but I think the fact that I am preaching love and light and acceptance and all of this stuff, unity, no more division. I think that is part of the reason why I'm having to fight harder, but I refuse to give up. I fucking refuse. And I'm going to hold on to the vision, and I'm just going to keep doing it to it, you guys. And I love y'all. And that's the truth of it. We are Tribe Strong, Joseph. We are Tribe Strong. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Mark, for being here, man. You guys are what make this so truly, truly special. I really do. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are wonders, and you are capable of miraculous, amazing things out there. All of you guys are. And with that, this has been WIP Wednesdays. Please hit that like on the way out, guys. We will see you next week. Much love to everybody. I'll say it again. There is no YouTube without you. Thanks again, guys. Wowie out.